Hi YouTube, this is JJ714, and I just decided since I was talking about football on my earlier video, I thought it was appropriate to bring up a subject which I'm sure some of you who are football fans and those alike, my husband and I, we do watch some college football teams as well, and I'm originally from Alabama, so I'm really um, I guess you call a Crimson Tide fan, and I have been since I was growing up as a child. But I also like Auburn as well because I have my identical twin sister. She has one son that's in his last year at the University of Alabama in Tuscaloosa, and she has her youngest son who has got an acceptance at Auburn University in Auburn, Alabama. So, needless to say, we're going to be two family Auburn, Alabama team. But the Newton situation. Now, I haven't really been into it that much and so forth, but from what I've been reading and hearing on the sports centers and so forth, apparently this young man, he's a quarterback for the Auburn Tigers, and that is Auburn Tigers, right, babe? But anyway, supposedly his father, who is a minister, was, I guess, trying to um, find out who would be willing to pay the most dollars for his son. And unfortunately, this situation now, whether it's true or not, I don't know. Speculation is that is true, but that his son did not know about it and so forth. So, should he or should he not be penalized for that as far as the Heisman Trophy? Now, I really didn't take note of him until maybe I guess it's been about a month now. But I'm just looking at this young man as a professional athlete. And he has, from what I can see on the field, what it takes. Now, I did hear something else too about him, stealing a laptop or something, but supposedly he's made restitution for that. What I have to say, and I guess me as a parent, I think it's really important that we teach our children values as far as, not taking what doesn't belong to you and so forth. But as we all know, and I know because I was a child too, peer pressure does come into play. And also for me, I've been around sports in some form or fashion for a minute, but it seems like sometimes the more money that some of these young players get, their attitudes are just like not in check. But this young man, he seems like he has his head on straight. He's paid his, restitution for the laptop situation and so forth. And I guess there's this thing that where he was at school in Mississippi and they're trying to say something went on there too or whatever. But basically, a lot of colleges, to me, it's like double standards. The kids themselves, the athletes, the colleges are making money or financial gains from these youth abilities. So, when someone comes along, say, and Cam Newton is in this situation, but another young man, Reggie Bush, he had to give back his Heisman. But when they're in a situation where they may be in a single family home or whatever, a parent home, and they're trying to really help take care of their families, what's wrong if somebody's going to come along and offer them something for what they do? I mean, the schools are making the money, and yeah, my husband made the point of, well, they got to look at it. They're at the school while they're there. The school is paying for their tuition and so forth. But look at it this way too. It's a two-way street. The school is making boohoo money, dollars off of those kids' abilities. So I guess it's sort of like, it's a two-headed monster in a way. But my thing is, I think it's very, very important that these young people like Cam Newton complete their education because Needless to say, they have great abilities, but they're not going to be able to be a football player all the time. And then even some of these young players who do great in college, when they get into the NFL, things are a whole lot different. So, some of them you hear about them and then they phase out because things are so much different in the NFL. But getting back to Cam Newton again, I really, really pray that they will look at this young man for who his abilities are. Because right now, I don't think there's anybody out there that has matched his abilities. And if you saw the football game last night where they played South Carolina, hands up, he deserves the Heisman Trophy. But my thing is, my prayer is that they will go on and win. I think they're going to be in some other bowl coming up in January, I believe. If they can beat that team, then come on, let's give the man a break. Because people are saying some of the I guess the ones that have the votes, well, they're going to hold their vote to the end to see whatever. Hey, you going by hearsay. In the court of law, you can't use hearsay. So if he said he's not guilty of it, he didn't know anything about it. So come on, give the young man a break. That's all I have to say. Just one opinion, looking to hear what you have to say. But all I say, go Cam Newton, and I'm really pushing for you and pray that you get that Heisman Trophy, because from what you have demonstrated on the field, you truly, truly are deserving of it. See ya.